So the question is, are we raising giant organic marshmallows, or are we doing something even cooler? So hello everyone, this is Baraka Heritage Farm. We are broadcasting live on a wonderful sunny winter afternoon, and we are just wrapping up a really important project for this winter. And no, it is not actually growing marshmallows. What we are doing is setting up the hay bales for winter grazing, and we're setting them up in our regenerative, say that fast 3 times, regenerative grazing lots. So we have these paddocks that we have set up, and within the paddocks we are setting up the giant marshmallows, aka the hay bales, and we'll talk about them in a minute. What's kind of cool about these paddocks is, you can see here, that's a trail. So we lay the paddocks out so that we still have full use of the trails for riding, and also because an open-ended enclosure like a trail encourages more movement than an enclosure, even a very large enclosure, and it's good to keep the horses moving. It's good for them physically and mentally. So what we've done is we've laid these different paddocks out in between the most popular horse trails on the property. And then step 2 is we bring in the hay bales and we set up temporary divider fences here so that the horses only get access to one hay bale at a time. Now when we go to feed them, we unwrap them and then we put a slow feed hay net on them so that we have a lot less hay wasted. They reduce the wastage about 80%, give or take, and it also slows down the intake a little so they don't gorge. And I should point out too, yes, these are shrink wrapped in plastic. No, these are not baleage or silage made out of hay. You can see this is very hard plastic here. I can't dig through it with my fingernails. This hay was fully dried and then baled, and it wasn't wrapped in plastic until any possibility of it becoming haylage was past. So it makes it fairly safe for the horses, as safe as a standard round bale, and it helps protect it from the elements. Now, horses being horses and being very smart, our horses here have already torn several holes into one of these round bales and have been snacking. So they beat us to it with getting a hay net on it, but you can see it's quite popular. And everyone is out here enjoying this nice sunny day. In fact, Salty is about to lay down for a nap. No, she changed her mind. She's considering it. You can see Bahia is already snoozing. So that is the system here. And basically, we have gates on all of these, so that when the time comes, I can just open this gate and the horses can come in off of their favorite trail and start working on this first bale. And when it's gone, then we take that fence down and move to the second bale, and so on down the field. There's actually more hay still arriving today. And so they're still setting up the last of those bales. There's Jasmine having her nap. So this is the system, and we're pretty excited about it because we're really excited to see what this does to help the land this year. The rotational grazing last year down below here in what we call groundhog pasture, that worked out really well, and we got some really good regrowth down there, and that's actually now resting. So we're very hopeful that this kind of intensive grazing pattern, and especially in the winter, really concentrating the manure and the urine and the fragments of hay, that hopefully this, God willing, this will start really getting us a jump start on some healthier soil. And meanwhile, what a beautiful day to be outside working. Just so gorgeous. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us as we explain our new marshmallow farm. And we look forward to seeing you again on another live broadcast. Until then, have a fabulous day, and we will see you soon.